Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Today, I'm doing my soap haul. And after saying to everybody, don't go in there and buy all them soaps. You don't need all that soap. Soap only costs $5 anytime, 25 for 5. So don't get crazy because you saving an extra $2. It ain't all that. My mother pulled me over to the side and said, how many soaps do we have in the house? I said, 2. And I had planned on buying 2 more. She's like, no, I need some soap. So I have this massive soap haul sponsored by my mother. I did not buy the majority of these soaps. I bought 2 soaps. Okay? This is what I bought. She took me back to the store to buy some more soaps because unbeknownst to me, the reason why I only had 2 soaps is because my mother has started using my soaps and giving them out to people thinking that there was an endless supply of soaps. So when I quit doing all that hauling, she got cut off. And finally, I noticed she had asked me, where was I keeping the soaps? And I'm like, I haven't been buying them. So based upon that, I had to go with her and pick out some soaps. So I have this massive soap haul. I'm embarrassed. I'm fully on board with not spending all my money on soaps, okay? But she wanted some soaps, and the soaps were $2.95. Bath and Body Works sent her the email letting her know that this was the lowest price fall soaps were gonna go. She has a half a bottle of pumpkin apple left of my favorite, which is the pumpkin butter soap. She didn't realize there are no pumpkin butter soaps. So after she used up all my pumpkin butter soaps, we couldn't get any more pumpkin butter soaps because they aren't making them anymore. And the scrub hand soaps, they aren't making those anymore for now. Maybe they'll come out with something for Christmas. The pumpkin butter soaps definitely would have been a fall purchase because the pumpkin butter in Bath and Body Works is only going to be in the fall. So far, no pumpkin butter soaps and no scrub hand soaps either. So yeah, but we have all these wonderful fragrances, all these wonderful new soaps, and this, aside from what I'm using in my bathroom and what my mom's using in her bathroom, I only had a stash of 2 hand soaps prior to the day, and Bougie bought those. So I was like, oh cool, Bougie bought me some hand soap. I don't have to buy no hand soap now, but Mom's like, oh no, what about me? And let me get started with what we got. All of these are new to me. I hadn't been buying hand soaps. One of them turned out to be a repackage, so I had 1 left of that one. Pink Peach Blossom in this fancy package. This is the soap version of, nondescript packaging that will happen in each and every season, the faceted. This is the soap version of the faceted packaging. So if it comes faceted, you will also find it like this. And it's nice, it's classy, not extreme. It doesn't come across as classy as the faceted can come across. It actually comes across as high-end drugstore. Like I wouldn't think this was the cheapest soap in the drugstore, but I would think that this would be something that I would buy at the drugstore. And what are the notes on this peach? It's peach nectar, magnolia petals, and mandarin. It smells like you just bit into a peach. I would have thought, because this is a pink peach blossom, I would have thought it would be more floral. And I also thought from the packaging that it might be some spice in here. But this is just the best fresh, juicy peach that I've ever smelled. I didn't smell any of these in the store. I was just, I still have my new hygiene aesthetic. I wasn't smelling, I was grabbing. This is the sweetest, most beautiful peach. And I guess this is kind of a pretty peach color. I've seen this color on the outside of the peach. Good stuff. I like it. I don't think it's a new fragrance, but it's new to me because I haven't been buying soaps in such a long time. They've come out with lots of new ones. I'll go through my whole faceted collection first. Pumpkin Cupcake. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it smells like a muffin. It smells like a muffin that you made yourself. It smells like a pumpkin loaf, a spice cake, all of that. What are the notes? It's baked pumpkin, whipped vanilla, frosting, and golden honey. Some people say they can smell a buttercream frosting on this one. I smell the buttercream frosting, but I also smell the cake. And this is stronger than the spray has been lately. I really think this hand soap is stronger. This is my favorite formula that they have in the store right now, cleansing gel hand soap. Yeah, so this is what I've been buying whenever I can right now. And, it's nice, slender, doesn't take up much space in your bathroom, easy to keep on your counter. It's good stuff. And it's a pretty, I think they're going for a pumpkin color, but it comes across as a peachy color to me. They picked a more sophisticated color. They didn't go with that bright screaming orange, which is what my pumpkins are, So it was going more sophisticated, and I think it reads more sophisticated in the faceted when it's longer. The shorter one, I think this looks a little bit lower value. I don't know. But they're both really good high-end products. High-end by my standard. I didn't get some cheap soap at the Dollar Tree that you got to pour out the whole bottle before your hands get clean. Hygiene speaking, these can clean you up pretty, when you wash your hands with these, do the 20-second wash like Bath and Body Works tells you to do. You're getting as germ-free as you're going to get those hands until the next hand wash, So, and this is strawberry pound cake. Yeah, I've been buying this one ever since it came out. Let me see. Is the hand soap strong? Yeah, it's a very intense strawberry pound cake scent. Smells like a strawberry pound cake, probably made with dried strawberries, so you get even more strawberry flavor in there, in addition to some, I don't really smell fresh strawberries, I smell dried strawberries. Yeah, and it is delicious. I can smell that glaze that you used to be able to buy in the grocery store whenever the strawberries came. You could buy the glaze in there, buy the little cakes, and just put it together with your whipped cream and enjoy life. Good times. Yeah. Half of you guys don't know what I'm talking about because you're too young. I lived in a world that doesn't exist anymore, and it was beautiful. Yes. So let me go on. Do I have any more of the faceted? No, that's the end of the faceted. So I'll go on to my, since it are in the foaming. We have this one. This is the raspberry jam. This year, this scent is really taking my heart. I'm really enjoying this one. It is sweet raspberry jam, fresh strawberries, and vanilla cake crumbles. Ooh. Let's just smell it. And I think this packaging somehow comes across as more expensive than the faceted. Let me just show you. I guess having it all one color just reads as cheaper to me. And I have a packaging that I like even better than this in this one. I'll show it to you later. But let me give you a smile. Oh, that's beautiful. This is taking the spot for hand soap for me this year away from the strawberry pound cake. And that is because this does not smell synthetic. This does not smell synthetic, and this one does not smell synthetic. They smell like fresh fruit, not synthetic fruit. They also don't smell like dried fruit, candied fruit. They just smell like fruit. This definitely has a syrup in it. Let me see, can I smell the cake in here? Do I smell the cake? No, let me see. I do. There's a cake note in there. Yeah, so this year, it's all about that raspberry jam. It doesn't seem like it's as strong as strawberry pound cake, but I'm just washing my hands, you know? I'm just trying to have a little fun with hygiene. And this year, this is just beautiful to me. And this just looks expensive. It would have looked even more expensive if this was frosted instead of shiny. The shininess of it reads to me as just one level down, you know. But this again, this might be something you could buy at a department store. It's getting to the point where it's looking like it might be something you could find in the department store during the Christmas season versus a drugstore. And it smells amazing. Fresh fruit. Raspberry. Raspberry is exceptional. It's unique. We get more apple. We get more strawberry and lemon. Those are the fruits, you know, that we get the most of. Orange every once in a while, but mostly apple, strawberry, and peach is pretty popular too. Yeah, those are the ones. So to get raspberry, it's like that raspberry is more exotic, it's more extreme. It's nice, and that one is so well done. So well done. I think that might be a new scent. Let me see. It has a little sticker on there. Oh no, that says made from a recycled plastic. Okay, you go. Good job, good job. This is the one that I think looks so expensive. Look at that. That looks like it came from Saks Fifth Avenue, some really high-end store, or a private haberdashery. Let me see, where else might you find something like this? Or a really expensive hygiene store. And it looks clean. This is blueberry donut. This used to be blueberry crumble. I did a video on it if you want more information, but I love the packaging on this. It looks so high-end, like I went to Paris, France, to some store and got something fancy while I was there and brought it back home to share to my family. I really like this packaging. Look at the little donuts. Looks like the dessert I would eat with coffee while I'm in France. I've never been outside of the Americas, so that's the only continent I've ever been on in my life, but I can just dream about what other continents are like. And we have one more. This is traditional fall packaging at Bath & Body Works. This is what I expect to encounter at Bath & Body Works in the fall. And I love it. It is wild berry and plum. I love this packaging. This says Bath & Body Works to me. I would expect to see copies of this at the drugstore, but this is Bath & Body Works Stilo. They got this one. They nailed it. When I see this at somebody's house with something that looks homespun like that, I'm like, okay, Bath & Body Works. I like this bronzy top here. Beautiful. And it is blueberries, peach nectar, and a touch of cinnamon. So I would have expected there to be plum. How many would have expected there to be plum listed in the ingredients of a scent that says wild berry and plum? So I go to the scent ingredients and it says peach. I know peaches are a stone fruit just like plum. I am hoping that is a typo. I'm hoping this actually has plum in it because I did not read the scent notes in the store. I was trying to get my stuff and go. I wasn't sitting up. I didn't smell anything in the store. It's hand soap. It's going to be used. So I was a little shocked when I saw peach on there. Let's see what we got. I smell plum. If you mix peach and blueberry, does that create the smell of plum? Remember when we used crayons, and when you used your crayons, you'd blend one crayon with another crayon and end up with another color? I don't know. I smell plum. Not a strong plum. I smell some spices too. That's probably the cinnamon. I like it. This is definitely fall. This is definitely fall. You got the plum in there. It has that craft store feel to it. It smells craft store. You know, it smells homespun. It smells like somebody did it, like somebody maybe made you a plum dessert. I do smell the blueberry in there. So for those of us who love the fruit scents for hand wash, another winner. And then we have pumpkin pecan waffles. Oh, and I saw this in the store. I was like, oh my goodness. This is probably the perfect way to enjoy pumpkin pecan waffles all the time. Yes. So let me see, what are the scent notes on this? You guys probably already know anyway, but still. Maple syrup, golden waffles, and pumpkin spice. Sounds delicious, you know. Serve me a plate, you know. I'd like some of that. My mom loves it when I make her pecan waffles. I have my recipe video on here. You can look it up if you want to. Oh, yes. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's the perfect fantasy. You know, as I'm washing my hands, my stomach is waiting to receive a bite of pumpkin pecan. My stomach's like, oh yeah, that smells good. That's good, okay? Cut into the hot waffle with the butter and the maple syrup on it and send it down to me. That's because I make these, so my brain is not registering hand soap. My brain is registering pumpkin pecan waffles. In fact, it's registering pecan waffles. Hot buttered pecan waffles with maple syrup. Oh. It's a fantasy. It's a luxury. The packaging looks like maple syrup. The dream is complete. Except for I need to make myself some pancakes or some waffles with some pecans in it and pour some maple syrup on it. And then have this in the bathroom to wash your hands with when you're washing the sticky maple syrup. Then inevitably, when you're eating those pancakes with all that decadence, it's going to get on your hands. There's no denying it. Yes. Okay. Of all of these, right now, if I were to pick one for the fall, this would be the one. And if you needed two, pumpkin cupcake. The others really, the fruit scents are stuff you could use all year long. But if you wanted something in the fall that just Smell like those fall goodies that you don't hardly make any other time of the year. Ah, these do. Oh my goodness. Maple syrup is a gift from God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes. And let us carry on. My. White tea and sage. I like the packaging on this. This looks like an expensive haberdashery, and it also looks like something that would be sold in Neiman Marcus or Saks Fifth Avenue. It just, doesn't that look fancy? I like these long packages like that. And this color is delightful to me. I love this color. Ooh. It is fresh tea, lemon and herb. So this is a cup of tea. White tea and sage. I've drank white tea. It's not my favorite. I like black tea. Black tea has a stronger scent to it. So that's what I like. But I thought that, you know, for washing my hands, I thought this would be a nice scent for the bathroom. Yeah. This reminds me of that candle London Tea and Biscuits, which was a favorite of mine. I wonder if that was just the white tea and sage. I smell the sage in there, but it's not overwhelming because the tea scent balances it out. This is a nice spa scent. If you like a spa scent in the bathroom, so far the sage hasn't taken this over to the point where it smells medicinal. It smells like a spa. So this is the only spa scent I got. And I like spa scents, but I only picked up one. And, oh, this is a long video. Denim and Daisies. Yeah. I didn't get this in the fragrance mist. They sold out of it when I went on the fragrance sale day by the time I got there. And I really liked it and I wanted it. And so they had it in the, they had it in this. And this is kind of in that same spa scent. I like this too. It's a periwinkle color. I love it. And I like the packaging. This looks sophisticated and girly. Look at the little flowers. Looks like roses. I love it. What are the scent notes? It is sweet daisies, sun-soaked denim, and summer citrus. This scent is so popular. This was online. Nothing left online. This is very light, very feminine. It does smell like denim with a little sweetness and citrus in there. I could use this all year long in the bathroom, and it's not so sweet that a man would have a problem with it because everybody wears denim, right? Maybe everybody doesn't wear daisies, but you know, you can. Yeah, I like this. It's beautiful, understated, gets you clean, and look how pretty these tall bottles look. You know, they just look beautiful. And then, last but not least, a bar of soap. I've already I did a separate video on my other bar soap that I'm already using. This one right here. So, I got 2 bars of soap. Shout out to Joanna. She let me know that the soaps were included. I've never tried the soaps before. And so I use this one. They don't have the scent notes on here. Or if they do, I don't see them. They just say, feel fresh and clean with this nourishing cleansing bar. And I use that one, which is why you see this one open. And there's what the soap looks like. And I've already used it, and I enjoyed it. Love this fragrance this year. This is for me. This is in a plastic container. I would like it better if it was in a paper container because that's the way I think of soap coming in a paper container, because back in the day soap came in a paper container, not a plastic container. But, you know, times have changed. Yep, no scent ingredients on this one. This soap, I can smell it through the packaging. And that whiskey note is just searing through there. And the coffee note is the same coffee note that's in this one. So it's a smoky coffee note. Really enjoy it. I think when I get around to this one, I will really enjoy it. I'm not going to mix soaps, so I'm going to use this one for now. And then afterwards, I'll use that one. So that's Mom's whole haul. Might as well add my 2 soaps in here. I got toasted butterscotch latte. Another one that, oh, I love this. It smells like those butterscotch hard candies that little old ladies used to give me when I was a kid. And I carry in my purse to this day for that exact same reason, to pass out to kids. Oh, so good. It is, the notes are toasted butterscotch, whipped vanilla, and a salted caramel drizzle. And this is supposed to be a latte too. Smells just like the butterscotch latte that they get in Starbucks sometimes. So it does have a coffee note in it. You know, it's like a Starbucks coffee note in a latte. It's not like a strong coffee with a little bit of latte. You know, like you can buy a cup of coffee and you can put a little, like, maybe a little bit of cinnamon in it or a little bit of something, and it still mostly smells like a coffee. No, this is where they took and made a latte for you. And it's mostly milk, steamed milk, a shot or 2 of coffee, and lots of syrup. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This fall, I am going to be living in a coffee shop. In fact, after I finish telling you about these 2 that I got, I'm going to make myself an iced coffee, I think. Yeah. And it's hot here. If you can't see that glowing I'm doing, that's sweat. Okay? And I got this one, which I thought was a brand new fragrance. This is the other packaging that I got that I really love this year. This is white coconut caramel. And it has coconut flakes, toasted hazelnut, and caramel swirl. Miss Joanna, I saw her soap video, and she already had this scent. So this is not new. But I love the packaging on it. We bought 2 of these. We've already given one away because our cousin is going to college. And we gave her a little care package for her hands. And this was included because it has that cute little acorn on it, cute little fall leaves. And then it has them in this kind of goldy color, you know. And then it has this goldy bronze at the top. I just fell for the packaging. This is so kitsch. This looks enduringly like what we who shop at Bath and Body Works like. We like kitsch. So all that fall stuff, you know, if they'd have put a little squirrel on there too, how cute is that? Yeah, let me see. Oh, that's good. Out of the 2 I got right now, I have to admit that my favorite is the butterscotch latte. Because I'm missing Starbucks. Oh, I gave up Starbucks because they won't unionize. Up until they unionize, your girl's got to make her own coffee. So I'm missing them because in the fall, that's when I go ham. It's going to be so hard to not get a pumpkin latte this year. You know, it's a tradition for me on the first day. And, but you know, I got to stick to my guns. Nowadays, rich folks acting a fool. You know, that's just all it is to it. So I got to stick to my guns and make my own coffee. Make my own latte on the day that Starbucks puts their latte out. And I'm buying coffee-scented stuff to try to, you know, get the experience. And next thing I'll do is invite folks over, turn some music on, and serve coffee. and just have us sit around and read books and do homework and, the things that make a coffee shop so wonderful. And Starbucks had to mess it up by being stingy. My goodness. How you gonna mess up a coffee shop like that? Coffee shops are supposed to be about freedom and independence and have enough energy to get through the day. How you gonna mess with that? But I see I've gone on. God bless you all. Thank you very much for coming by. If you picked up some fragrances of hand soap, are you passing any out for gifts? One of these definitely going to be given away to some friends. As I like to give them out as housewarming gifts. I don't get to very many people's houses, so I hadn't been buying soaps. But Mom says, things are going to happen. We're going to get back out there, get back to what we used to do, and we'll be passing out more housewarming gifts. I haven't had very many invitations, actually. People call you, but we're just used to living solitary lives now. Isolated, but communicating. So, anyway, God bless you all.